Welcome friends. Today we're going to give you a quick little video to help focus. So whether you have a big project coming up or the mind is just a little bit everywhere, this mindful practice that's going to cultivate a little heat in our core is sure to keep your mind focused. Quick little reminder, when we're dealing with focus and balance, sometimes our mind can play mean tricks on us and say mean things. So take a little bit of humility with you on the mat this morning or afternoon or evening and make sure you're just being true to your body. When you're ready, we'll be on our mat taking it the lengthways. So we're going to take our feet a little wider than our hips. Toes are going to be slightly pointed out, lifting already from the inner arches of your feet, not using your toes to ground down. Feel your knees kind of lift your quadriceps here and take a big breath all the way up to the top. Exhale, bend the knees, pull the elbows down, goddess squat, sink in. Inhale, breath is going to take you all the way back up to the top. Exhale, let's pull down. Once again, feel shoulder blades coming in together. Last one. Inhale, breath takes you up. Exhale, we pull straight down. This time, stay in that beautiful squat. Start that heat. Handprints come into the inner thighs. We're going to just alternate the shoulders here one at a time, coming in. So you're still just kind of working out what works for your body today. Maybe you took a few more extra minutes at the beginning of this practice to ground down through mountain pose, find your breath, find your center, and then dive in when you're ready. Next time you find the right shoulder in the middle, let's go ahead and leave it there, pulling that left shoulder back. Press your hand into your thigh, look back. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, left shoulder dives in. Keep that chin slightly lifted as you push, push, push. Beautiful. Come on back through center. Inhale, breath, bring the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes if you'd like. Catch in with your breath. And then we're going to heel toe feet out. This time, toes point in. Heels are slightly out. You should be able to feel almost immediately with your feet this way, the outside of your legs turn on. So keep that pressure pushing out through the knees and through the ankles here. Lift up through your chest, superhero pose. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, drop them parallel, lead with your heart. Keep your spine as straight as you can, belly in, hands come down to the earth. Now, if you need a prop here, if the earth is not meeting your hands, make sure you have a block handy. You can pause the video, grab a block, bring your hands to touch here. Wherever your hands are, go ahead and let the head fall. Bring the right hand directly underneath your face. Big inhale breath, take that left arm, come across the chest, reach it to the sky, twist out that center. Inhale, fingers lift. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Inhale, right arm reaches all the way up, squeeze the shoulder blades, reach up through your fingers, wiggle them. Exhale, handprint comes back down. Hands are now going to come to your hips, activate through your core immediately. Inhale, breath, come all the way back up. Go ahead, turn the left toes out to the front of your mat, reach the arms out, sink in on your exhale, warrior two. Now quick little alignment check here. Front heel should be intersecting with the back arch. So if you were to draw a straight line, they would connect. Roll those hips and shoulders back. Get your arms nice and straight. And now we'll find our breath again. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach the fingers overhead. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, breath, lift. Exhale, breath, sink in. One more. Remember, no spaghetti noodle arms here. Active arms. Reach out through your fingers. Push the air down. Flip your front hand, leave your legs where they're at. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, take it back. Reverse warrior. Right hand just touches the thigh, doesn't sink in. Reach through your fingers. Play tug of war with left knee, left fingers. Now go ahead, straighten that front leg. Come in a little bit deeper. Extended side body stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Sink in, hands to hips. Inhale, straighten left leg, turn the toes to center, take it to the other side. Exhale, warrior two. So if you need to stop, change your stance, find what feels good for your body here, go ahead and do so. Roll the shoulders back, Look past those right fingers and find your breath. Inhale, we lift, fingers kiss overhead. Exhale, we move that air, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink in. Stay connected to your breath, we're gonna need it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink, stay as low as you can. Flip your front hand. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, bring it on back. Right fingers reach overhead. Strong legs, open heart. Reach, reach, reach. Now take it even further. Straighten that front leg. Come down the left leg a little more. Reach the right arms. Exhale brings you back. Warrior two. Hands to hip. Find your way through center. Turn to the front of your mat once again. We're just gonna take warrior pose here just to get us some momentum to step to the top of our mat. So when you're ready, step right up to the top. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Close your eyes for just a second. Chances are your heartbeat is going kind of fast. Maybe you're feeling some heat happening with the body. Don't be discouraged. This is not a sign of negativity or weakness. It just means we're starting the body up with a little vigor here. So connect back to that deep breath. Bring it with you. And we're gonna play around here with a little balance. So it's really important to stay connected to your core. Draw that belly in, use your spine for support. Hands will release down to the side body. And we're gonna just take that right leg, moving with the right arm with our breath. So as we inhale, we're gonna slowly lift the right leg to whatever you can. Exhale, bring it back down. Keep a softness in that left leg, so no hyperextending out of your kneecap. So even a little bend, it'll tone your quad a little bit more. So let's try that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Feel your belly. Stay up nice and tall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You got one more. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, lower. Fantastic. Right leg comes out to the right. Make sure your torso and the rest of you stays in center, so we're not kind of tilted to the side here. Stay up nice and tall, lift that heart. Right arm comes overhead. This time as we lift, there's a little side body crunch. What the what? Straighten out that leg. Big toe can plant right back to the earth for stability, or maybe you test the strength this morning, the balance, and never let that toe hit the ground. Just let it hover above. One more here for good measure. Squeeze and release. Fantastic. Now we're taking it behind us. I want you to think that your heel and your fingers are connected in one straight line. So when we slowly bring our heart forward, we keep that straight line, not lowering one in a different angle than the other. Come all the way back up to stand. Softness in that left leg. Lift up. Slowly take it forward, look ahead, use that drishti, that focus, to help with the balance. And if you wobble, if you fall, that's life. Just come back in. When you're ready, shake it off. One more tilt forward. Fantastic. Reaching both arms up overhead. Exhale, enjoy, forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna halfway lift. Look ahead, get your spine straight. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your hips all the way down to your heels, modified toe stance. So once you get down here, this might be a new pose for a lot of us. It might feel a little different. So just let yourself go and explore all that. Maybe you walk your hands more alongside your hips. Maybe you're practicing bringing one hand to heart center. Maybe you have two hands at heart center. So really come into that breath, find your focus. Engage through that pelvic floor. So find that Uddiyana Bandha lift, that upward lift, and rise up. Level one, ready? Level one, here we are. I'm shaking, you're shaking. It's all part of the game. Heels are off the ground. Weight is slightly forward, so it's a little bit different here than our normal chair pose. Let's go ahead and take it up one more level. You can do it. Feel that shake. Focus your energy. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, sink your heels and your booty, chair pose. Draw the navel back in. The lower we go, the more we'll support our legs later. Sink down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Mountain pose. Smile. Feel the strength you're cultivating. Let it all go. not your strength. Take that with you. Other side. Left arm, left leg. Right hand can be on your hip for support. Maybe out to the side. Some people like to touch their nose, their head. Maybe you have some other trick. Let us know. All right, here we go. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, slow. So this isn't a fast, jerky motion. It's methodical with that long breath. So take your time, explore the breath. Lower, let's try one more. You might have done like 10 already, but let's try one more. Nice, we'll take that left leg out to the side. Keep your torso nice and straight to center. Lift the left arm up overhead and lift, crunch. Think knee to elbow. They don't have to kiss. Extend and crunch. We're gonna try one more here. Maybe that big toe hovers, it doesn't touch the ground. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Fantastic. Left leg goes behind, left arm stays overhead. Softness to that right knee, so keep that bend. Secure through the four corners of your foot, no gripping in the toes. Slowly lean forward, and then gently bring yourself all the way back up. So inhale takes us forward. Exhale does the hard work, taking you all the way back up. You have one more. Inhale, dive forward. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Enjoy the stretch in the back of those legs. They deserve it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink down. Once again, heels are off. Getting a nice stretch for your feet here as well as you come onto the balls of the feet. Walk your hands back in line with your hip points. Get your head stacked over heart. Shoulders pull back. Try not to send all your weight forward just yet. Strong core. Start with one hand off the ground. Maybe you come to two hands. Now your feet are shaking, your legs are shaking, your toes are like, what the what? It's all part of the process. When you're ready, shoot up to your first level. Just believe you can. Don't tell yourself you can't. Inhale, lift up. Use all the body strength. Look at you. You are a rock star. Hold here, belly in. Next level, it gets a little bit easier. We trick our body. We're like, oh, this ain't so bad. Your calves are feeling it though. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, heels down, hips back. Chair pose never felt so good. Pull your arms straight back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to the side. Catch your breath. Take a moment. If you need to pause, grab a sip of water, come on back. Do what you need to do. When you're ready, loop those shoulders. Find that length through the crown of the head. Take your right hand to the side of you, elbow touching torso, palms facing up. We're gonna go ahead and grab onto the inside of our right ankle. Now, if you have a wall, you have a friend, you have something you need to hold on to, go ahead. There's no cheating in yoga. It's all good. Now, your knee might look like a chicken wing, so let's bring it back in. Let the knees touch. Don't rush this. Inhale, lifts the torso, raises the hand. Exhale, start to kick your right hand into your right foot into right hand. You got it. The secret here is the kick. The more we kick the foot into the hand, the greater we can balance. It's not about coming forward. It's not about being a statue. If you fall, you shake, get back up. You can do it. Kick a little bit more. Beautiful. Now you can do this. Exhale. Let go of that leg. Bring it ahead. Cross it over. Guess where we're going? Exhale, right arm comes under left, eagle pose. Now the double bind might not be there today. Bring your hands to your shoulders. It's all good. Maybe you're back here. Now if you're looking for the double bind in your legs, you really have to sink into your knees and your hips to get that toe to come underneath your calf. If it's not there, or even if you're using your right foot touching the ground for support, there's no right or wrong in yoga, so just do you. However, when you settle in, draw the shoulders back, get them away from your ears. Slight lift in the elbows, keep compressing everything to center. You can do it, sink in. Inhale, come all the way up to unravel. Exhale, let it go. Arriving in mountain pose. Very difficult yoga posture coming up. Take the corners of your mouth, lift them slightly. I just made you smile. Anyways, back to yoga. At the top of your mat, mountain pose. We're gonna take that on the other side, but let it be different. Have some fun. Obviously, you can see I'm not taking it all that serious either. All right, left hand comes out to the side, elbow hugs in, palm stays up. We're gonna take it all the way back. Find the inside of your ankle, super important. We see it a lot here. People take the outside of their leg and it works not good on your hips. So make sure you're staying with good anatomy. Sink in, find something to hold on to, chair, little human. They're kind of not too stable. Bring your knees back together to touch. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, kick the foot into the hand. Once again, that is your secret to balance. You could balance here forever. Remember that softness in our knee that we practice with our lifts. Bring it back here, lift your toes, engage the whole body. Kick up a little bit more. You might shake, you might fall, it's okay. I got you. Reach, and slowly, with as much control as you can, take it forward. Cross that left knee, sink in. Exhale, breath is gonna bring left arm under right. We're gonna go ahead, bring hands together, or maybe this side, we're here. Maybe toes touching, maybe you got the double compression in the legs. Wherever you are today, smile, because you're here, you're on this journey, you're doing great work. Believe in yourself. Sink in. Inhale, breath to unravel, arms reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, breath is gonna take you up halfway, look ahead. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Now you're gonna hold plank pose here. If you need to pedal out your calves, feel free to do so, shake them on out. When you're ready, left hand is gonna come underneath the face, shoulder stack wrist. Left knee can drop to the earth for support. Inhale takes you to side plank on the right. Right arm is gonna reach up to the sky, connecting right arm all the way down to that left arm. Now maybe you're going out with both legs. Try stacking the ankles, flexing the feet, and there's a string right from your hip, pulling you up a little bit higher. You can do it. Exhale, breath, right hand comes down. If you're not in plank, join us here. Inhale, breath, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower to your belly with control. Beautiful job. If you'd like to take a moment here to just catch your breath, feel free. When you're ready, that was my sexy voice. When you're ready, your head will be on the ground, arms are gonna reach out to the side, zip your legs up, finding that cobra tail from toes all the way to your heels. Now on your exhale, let everything go, let your heart melt to the ground. When you inhale, inflate like the beautiful birdie you are. Arms reach up to the sky, pulling the crown of the head in the opposite direction of your big toes. And now imagine the walls are coming in, so you're reaching out to the side. Go up a little bit more. Exhale with control, fly all the way back down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, toes tuck underneath us. Push straight up to plank. You can do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mine was a little long. Right hand comes to the center of your mat. Right knee can drop for support. Inhale, side plank on the left. Reach those hands up. So even in modified here, maybe you take a variation, you lift that top leg, flex the foot. Can you do this with both legs extended? Why, certainly, if you so choose. You can take yourself to any variation that moves you today. Inhale, lift that left hip up, one more breath. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, shift the weight ahead. Exhale, hug elbows into that side body. Control your speed down on your belly. Tuck your chin into your chest. Maybe rock the forehead. Maybe windshield wiper the legs if your low back is talking to you. When you're ready, send your legs long. This time we're going to go ahead and take the arms out in front of us. Let your biceps kind of frame your ears here as you look ahead. Same setup as before. Exhale, completely lets everything out of the lungs. All that stale energy, gone. Inhale, breath, inflate through your torso. You have no choice but to lift up because all this beautiful air is coming in. Now you can stay right here or swim with me. Swim with me. Swim your hands back. Interlace your fingers. Push your knuckles towards your heels. Once again, this might be where you stay, at that rocks my world, or open up your legs hip distance apart. Bend your knees, grab onto your ankles. That same kick we just did in Dancer, bring it on back. Kick into your feet or your hands. That's complicated. Squeeze into center, kick, kick, kick. Now, if you went to bow pose, we have to leave with control. So we're gonna slowly release the legs. Keep them lifted as we swim our arms up. We have one more big breath. Exhale, lower down. Turn your head to the side. Wiggle your hips. Take a nice, full exhale breath, letting it all go. Once again, just smiling, being proud of yourself for hitting play, taking some time out for you, and maybe pushing yourself a little bit today. Go ahead, turn your head to center. Hands are gonna come underneath your shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, lift up to your knees. Exhale, pull straight back. So puppy dog pose, modification. Hips are gonna stay high. We're gonna look towards the front of our mat, melt our heart down. Beautiful. Go ahead, walk the hands all the way back. Come to sit on your heels. Now, if this is too much of a stretch for the bottoms of the feet with the toes tucked under, you're always welcome to modify. Bring the tops of your feet and come to sit on your heels for hero pose. Now, when you get here, well-deserved moment of pause. Close your eyes, loop the shoulders, move the neck. See what works here for you. Catch your breath. Beautiful. We're gonna inhale, come up onto the knees when you're ready. Take a look behind you. Make sure you have two parallel lines, so no coming in or going out. Keep it equal here. Hands will swim behind you, framing your spine, not pushing on it. Fingers point down. Inhale, lift that torso up as high as we can. Exhale, look up, go back. Camel modification. Now remember, in back bends, we're not just simply pushing our hips forward in space. We want to kind of keep everything straight here. That hurdle we talk about often comes back, and it's at our lower back. So we're going up and over that hurdle, and then taking the vision back. Now maybe this looks like one hand coming to a heel, one arm extending. Maybe this is both arms. Wherever it is, feel that expansion in your heart. Be vulnerable. Let yourself get big here. Take all that focus, that bravery that brought you to your mat, live it big here. When you're ready, hands will help you. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, come to sit with control. Listen to your spine. Kick your legs out to the side. Nice work, guys. Rounding in here, you're almost done. You're gonna sit in the center of your mat. As we joke, but we talk about moving your booty out of the way, right? So sitting up nice and tall, lifting up through the center. We're gonna come into some yogi bicycles. So similar shape to that of boat. If you would like support underneath your legs today, you can still bring it with you. Lift up through your sternum, pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. Lift those shins parallel to the ground, hands can release. We're gonna send one leg out, take the torso back a little bit, and then slowly bring everything back up. So the inhale would extend you back. The exhale brings you forward. Inhale, back, chest is still lifted. Exhale, squeeze. Let's try 5 more. Inhale, back, and squeeze. You can do it. Now, if you don't have a mic pack behind you and you can go back a little bit further, feel free to take this to just a hover above the ground. So you can go, it's my excuse, I can't go that far. You can take it all the way back. We have one more big, big, big stretch and bring it all the way back up. Nice job. Go ahead, bring your legs hip distance apart. Make sure that you have your feet firmly planted onto the ground. So sometimes we come into this shape and we favor the outside edges and lift our arches, pardon me. Make sure you're rolling through your ankle so you get the whole foot nice and flat. Hands will come underneath you for support. You're welcome to close your eyes at this part. Let yourself just take everything back inside. Catch your breath. Inhale, lift through the center of your crown. Exhale, slowly start to bring your torso forward, letting it touch the thigh. At the last moment, if it feels nice, to release the head into the chest here, let it go. So now your head doesn't need to be in between your knees just to get the support. Sometimes when we compress the front side of our body. It can restrict our breath to make it more uncomfortable. So what we're looking to do here is release any low back issues or tension that we might still have going on. And we can do that by just tilting the head into the throat. Now, maybe your head is here, maybe you're here, wherever you are, just release. Find a moment of ease here and surrender. Again, try not to label your practice good, bad, or anything in between. You showed up. That's all that matters. Beautiful. Come on all the way back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. So as we're working on strengthening our core, sometimes our hip flexors can bear the weight of that. So just make sure you're taking it nice and easy here, maybe even taking more of a restorative cobbler pose as you let your feet go out a little wide, or as we like to call it, butterfly pose. Wherever you are, flutter your wings. Maybe a little insert reflexology here as you give yourself a little foot massage with your thumbs. And then just take a nice deep breath, lift up, let gravity pull the knees down. If this feels good, stay here. If you'd like to turn up the flavor a little bit, maybe you lead with length. Let your heart come forward, fold from the hips. Maybe even let the elbows push the knees down. Stay here as long as your beautiful big yogi heart desires. When you're ready, you're gonna come all the way back up to stand, windshield wiper your legs a little side to side. Now, if your heart rate is still really, really high and you need to bring it down, spend a couple more times in a nice, easy stretch. Maybe you come into a seated stretch and just close your eyes and catch your breath. However, if you're feeling pretty good, focused, and ready to rock and roll, I thank you, obviously, for checking in with us. From me to you, namaste.